Hi, I'm Glenn, City Valley Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team. Today is Thursday, October 8th. And well, it's morning still. And before we get started in the day job, well, it's Thursday, so we're coming up on the weekend. And that said, where would we like to go fishing this weekend? Well, unfortunately, I kind of landlocked, actually home locked this weekend, so going to be staying local, some local ponds. But if I had the opportunity to pick a place, day tripping, let's say, or maybe an overnighter, where would we go this weekend? Okay, so well, let's start off. Let's go with if you just throw me a blank check and say, Glenn, you got a week off. Let's go for it. I'd hit Port Aransas, right on the coast. Go fish the Ball Pier. Well, actually, I think that's closed right now because of the hurricanes. Or something happened. But anyways, I'd be hitting the beach, specifically down over there at Padre Island area. Trying to hit some of the fish there. In the past, we've got some videos from way back when we've gone there, and every time we've been there, in fact, yours truly grew up in that area, so that's where I'd go if I had a week off right now. Next, if I had the weekend off, maybe a 3-day weekend. Love the saltwater, love the coast, so it's Galveston. 61st Street Fishing Pier, they're back open, although they lost that one piece. I think they may have rebuilt part of that pier again. Maybe it's all good to go, but I saw some Facebook posts from their page and they indicate they're open and we're seeing some folks catching some fish there. So yours truly would be hitting Galveston Fishing Pier, 61st Street Fishing Pier, as well as the Galveston Street Fishing Pier or Galveston Fishing Pier. Both of those are really good. We got some old videos. We'll put it in the link here or in the thing where you can see it. Click on it if you want. So that's where I'd go if I was able to have a long weekend. And then if I wanted to, let's say, still have a long weekend and maybe shift focus to maybe some trout because we do like catching some trout, meaning rainbow trout, the freshwater variety. Well, Beaver's Bend uh, is one that we usually had some really good luck, but lately it's been hit or miss. Maybe it's because there's larger crowds. There's also that parking um, fee that you have to pay, but no problems. That's no biggie. The biggie is you got to time it. It's when they're stocking. Usually the week of stocking, I tend to do better, and off those off weeks when they're not stocking, well, it's pretty tough. And you're trying to get those local fish and those ones that are holding over and whatnot, and so it could be tough on you. So I kind of would be leaning. Actually, no, I'd be leaning to the Lower Illinois River. Why? Because they stock it. It's year round over there up in Oklahoma. It's about 3.5 hours, maybe four from the DFW area. But make a long weekend, you can have a really good fun time over there. And then we've been following a Facebook friend of ours, a guide, Donovan Clary. You can see him on Facebook. He's got some great updates on there, and they're doing really well right now, specifically on those trout, as well as some bass, as well as some striped bass. So take a look at those. There's some good information there. And if, again, if I had the full weekend, long weekend, I'd probably be hitting Lower Illinois because I could hit trout, like catching trout, but also like catching striped bass. So get a little mix, a double whammy. Uh, okay, so let's say I don't have a long weekend. Let's just say I have a local day trip to go somewhere. One, definitely be hitting the Denison Dam. Either before they're generating, take the fly rod. After they're generating, take the fly rod as well as some spinning gear and start fishing those swim baits and uh, jigs and whatnot to go for those striped bass that are hovering in the current. And if not, be taking the kayak over the Texoma, right over the dam, and start doing some trolling with some swim baits as well as some tandem rig jigs. We'll put some links again of some past trips up there. Alrighty, so that was basically what I do if I could hit locally, but still not home locked. Uh, and even then, if I could run over to another place that's nearby, it's just right close to us over here in the city of Allen, is Lake Levon. That one's always good. Be it some jug lining, maybe some crappie fishing along some of the structure, as well as some white bass maybe over there by the power plant area. So I'd keep that in mind as well. But again, I'm landlocked this weekend, so it'll be probably some local ponds and maybe just one trip instead of the whole weekend. So We'll have to play that by ear. Probably take the Go Fish camera and see if I can get some underwater action shots. So stay tuned for that. We'll see how this weekend goes. But it's Thursday. Got to hit the day job. But oh, by the way, hope this helped you. So recap real quick. If I had the whole week off, Port Aransas, hitting the coast down south. If I had a long weekend, Galveston, some fishing piers there. Uh, if I had another long weekend, but I wanted to stay in the inland, I'd be hitting lower Illinois for those trout and striped bass. And then for just the simple day trip, hit the local area, Denison Dam for those stripers, as well as Texoma for some uh, kayak trolling for some stripers as well. And then the local lake, Lake Lavon, doing some, be it some kayak trolling there as well, or maybe some bottom bouncing for some of those crappie, or even then some jug lining for some catfish. Alrighty, but oh, one in your back pocket to keep. New Braunfels, Guadalupe River. That one's always a good one. We heard that the GRTU Guadalupe River Trout Unlimited lease, they sold out very quickly. So if you go there, you'll have to pretty much go to public access areas or maybe some pay-as-you-go places for some day fishing. But even then, if I had oh, maybe just even a normal weekend, maybe hit the Guadalupe as well. All right, keep that in your back pocket. Until then, do stay tuned. We'll probably get that Go Fish camera underwater action shot or whatever we do this weekend shot posted. Until then, hope this helps. Till next time, we'll catch you all later. Good luck. Good fishing.